Hi, this is Sharon, the Busy Coupon Bee, and the first thing I'm going to do today to get ready for dinner is I'm going to do country style ribs. I bought these in November and froze them on November 6th last year. Got them at Sam's Club, and they were $2.88 a pound. Country style ribs, and I don't know how much this and how many pounds this is, but it's probably a good 3 pounds of country style ribs. And I'm let them sit out for about an hour to try to get them as close to room temperature as possible, because they cook better when you cook them from room temperature than when you cook them from ice cold. I'm using my cast iron skillet. I have about 3 tablespoons of oil in it, just enough to coat the bottom and a little bit more. Then I put the top to the cast iron skillet. Let me show you what I did. Let me see. I don't know if you can see this or not. Can you see my top in there? Can you see the top? I put the top to the cast iron skillet in the oven, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown my country ribs in this skillet on both sides. Then I'm going to put that hot top on this and put the whole thing in the oven. And I'm put it on a temperature of 375, and I'm going to cook them for about an hour. And if I need to go a little longer, I can. Okay. Now I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out and season these up. Here's my country ribs, and this is the rub I'm going to put on them before I fry them up. I have some Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. You can get this from anywhere. You know, it could be any Cajun seasoning. If you don't have any Cajun seasoning, tell me what's in Cajun seasoning. Let me see. What's in Cajun seasoning is it doesn't say. It says salt, red pepper, black pepper, and garlic. Okay, well, we know it's more than that. They're not going to tell you everything. But anyway, but any Cajun seasoning you can find, or you can make up your own. Or if you don't like it real spicy, leave Slap Your Mama out. I have Brazilian fire rub that I got from Durkee. I got this at Costco. I was trying to get this at Costco and at Sam's Club. They didn't have it anymore. They don't sell it anymore. So I had to go online to the Durkee place, Durkee.com, and bought some Brazilian fire rub. I bought a whole case of this, like eight bottles of this. Okay, and some paprika, some whole black peppercorn. Now, let me tell you what I did. These are not the ones that came in here, but you know me, I'm always looking to save money. So I used up all the black peppercorns that were in there, and I went to the store and bought myself some. They can sell these at Costco, the whole ones, Costco and Sam's Club. And I just put them in there myself. I unscrewed the top real good, and I was able to get them all down in there so I can ground up my home. And this is a lot prettier than the plain black ones anyway. And then garlic salt. And chipotle seasoning, Weber chipotle seasoning. Now, I got all these. Now, you know what? You come here next week and I'm doing this. I have 5 different rubs on it. Totally different than what I got now. So really, it's sometimes I just do it with salt and pepper. If I don't feel like being bothered, I just do salt and pepper on it. Okay? And so that's what I'm doing today, is mixing them. Of all these, I got a tablespoon of each of them in here. Got them all mixed up. And I'm going to sprinkle them on each of these. And I probably will not use all of this on all of them unless my husband comes in here, because he wants his overspiced. I don't know what he's thinking. But anyway, but I'll probably use most of this on these to get these covered really good. And then I'm going to fry them up. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm my own videographer today, so we're going to have to see how this is going to work out, because sometimes it works okay and sometimes it doesn't. It depends, you know, how good this goes. And I'm going to put some of this on each one of these, and then I'm going to rub it in real good. Like this. And like this. Okay. And rub this in real good, like that. And so you can see just how much goes on here. Rub this in real good. This is totally covered in all those. Now, I did not add, I don't use salt, because actually the Cajun seasoning has salt in it already, and so there's no need for me to use any salt on that. I'm just going to use, I'd rather go by my hands and I can feel it better when I do this like that. Yeah, that's better. And rub this on really good like that. Oops. And any I have down in here, I just rub it all in and get the sides all covered up like this. And so it gets, because you get that bite down on the end and there's no seasoning on it. Oh, it's bland. You don't want that. So I try to get this all over the parts, all over the sides, rub it on top of each other like this. Any place I can find some extra. And I'll put the rest of this down in here like that. Okay, now, and my husband, he would love that because I use all of it. He always wants to use all of it. I don't always use it all, but I did today. Okay, and like that on the sides. There you go. And some people don't like this, the country ribs, because they don't really know how to cook them. And you can put these on the grill like you do the rest of them, but if you do it too fast, you burn them on the outside and the inside's not done. So it's one reason why you need to make sure that they're room temperature before you start cooking them, or as close to room temperature as you possibly. Don't leave them out all day. That's a whole nother problem. And get them so they're just cool to the touch, not cold. And then you can go ahead and cook them. And then that internal temperature will rise faster when it's cool rather than cold or half frozen on the inside. Okay, now I'm going to take these over to the skillet. I got a hot skillet waiting for these. I'm going to let these sit for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to put these in the skillet and get a nice crusty brown, some nice crust on each side. And sometimes I even do them on the other side. So I do on all four sides. If I have a nice side, I can stand it up on and put that in there, and then put them right in the oven. Okay, I'll be right back. Uh-oh, how am I turn this off? Let me see. Okay, my oil is hot. See it? See it smoking? Okay, it's ready to go. I'm gonna put my meat in here. It's gonna be spitting and spotting and popping and everything, but you want it nice and hot. Okay, and then I'm gonna put another piece in there. I only have enough room for two pieces. I'll do those, and then I'll put them in the oven. Once I get them cooked, it doesn't matter that I only got room for two. Oh, I might have. Do I get room for another one? Oh, let me see. Oh, yes, I do. I got room for another one. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Hey, there you go. Okay. And you want to get it so some of the steam can get out from beside it. If they run up against each other, they start to steam rather than brown, and you don't want that. So you can get a little space between them. That's good too. Yeah, like that. Okay. Make sure your fire is nice and hot. I got mine on almost high. There you go. All right. We'll let that go for about 5 minutes on the side till it gets nice and crispy brown. Okay, I just turned these over so you can see what they look like. And this is going to cook another 5 minutes on this side. I just turned them over. Wanted you to see. Check it out. And they're getting nice and brown. And I'm going to let them go another 5 minutes on this side. And that is definitely not going to cook them all the way through. That's what the oven is going to do. The oven is going to cook them done for me without messing up the outside and turning it black instead of nice, crispy, crusty brown on the outside. Be right back. That's a spatter shield, by the way. You can get this at Walmart, the Chinese market, or the Korean market. They have big ones too. That's a spatter shield. Keep the grease from going all over the place. Okay, I'm kind of turning this on the side to allow it to brown on the side like that, because this is a big wide piece of meat right there. The rest of these are ready, I think, ready to go in. Yep, all nice and brown. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that top out of the oven that I had before, and I'm going to put that top on here and let this cook for an hour in the oven. Now, this is going to be tricky because I got to get this top out of the oven 375 degrees and put it on there and get the whole thing in it. I cannot do that with one hand, so I'll have to come back to you all in a little bit. Whew, I made it. Okay, that's my meat in there cooking. 375. Gonna be in there for another hour. And that should do it. If not, I'll leave it alone. Let's see what this looks like after 48 minutes in the oven. Oh, yes, indeed. And now I want you to see something. See all this down here? That's the juices from the meat. That's juices right there. Yes, indeed. Actually, what I did was, instead of leaving it on 375, I actually turned it down to 325. And I cooked it for 42 minutes on 325. I started at 375 for about 10 minutes. Then I turned it down to 325. Because I really didn't need to. The internal temperature only needs to be like 260, 270. I mean, 160 or 170 inside. And I didn't need to cook it past that. So there was no need to put on 375. This made it tender and juicy and still flavorful. And I'm getting ready to serve as soon as I fix me up some vegetables. We're going to see how that tastes. Okay, tonight we're going to have buttered carrots and spinach with our country ribs. Here we go. And he always likes to get the piece with the bone in it, because that means he can play with it after he's done. So, get this. Oh, it's so tender. It's falling off the bone. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Okay. Put this down here like this. Wow, that's a big piece of meat. He don't hardly eat all that meat, but he's going to eat it. I know he is. I'm going to slice that up for him and feed that to him. Uh-oh. You know what I got to do? I got to wipe it off. Hold on. I got to do like they do on a restaurant show. Hold on. This is what I'm showing them to do. I got to wipe off. Yeah, there you go. It says it look all sloppy. There you go. Hello. That's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? I think it's going to taste good too. This is Sharon the Busy Coupon Bee. If it tastes good, I'll show it to you. If it doesn't, see me next time.
It's good.
It's good? Mm-hmm. Look at me, baby. Tell me how good it is. Good?
It's good.
Good. Thank you, sweetheart. This is Sharon the Busy Coupon Bee. Good. Yum, yum.